Morning folks, welcome back to another video. On today's video I was just out doing a little squirrel hunting this morning. Seeing if there's any squirrels out and about. It's day after Hurricane Irma passed over us, so a lot of downed trees out here in the woods and whatnot. So I thought I'd get out this morning and do a little bit of, see if I can do a little bit of squirrel hunting, then go by camp and make some videos and stuff. But while I'm out here, I thought I'd talk about a new traumakit that I've been trying out, testing out. It's from TMS Outdoors, and it was sent to me by 5 Call Survival Supply. So I'll stay tuned, and we'll find a place to sit down here where it's somewhat dry and go over and be right back. Okay folks, welcome back. Like I said, I thought we'd talk today about this TMS Outdoors Small Hunter's Traumakit. Now, some of you may not know who TMS Outdoors is. Well, TMS stands for Tactical Medical Solutions. And if you know Tactical Medical Solutions, they are the makers of the SOF-T Tourniquet, which is one of the tourniquets that are it's approved for the U.S. military to use in battle. And they got the SOF-T and the CAT. So Tactical Medical Solutions I guess they kind of branched out and started making their own outdoor line of trauma kits and first aid kits, which is kind of cool because, like I've said in previous videos, if you're not a tactical person and you're not in a tactical environment, you don't necessarily need a decompression needle or a nasopharyngeal airway, stuff like that you find in more of your tactical type kits. And I know a lot of hunters out there that are not tactical people, and then I know a lot of tactical people that are not hunters. So something that's kind of geared toward hunters is kind of cool, and it's in a trauma kit form too. So this has some pretty unique features in it, and the folks over at 5 Call Survival Supply sent this out to me to try out, and I really like it. So I mean, you know, what is there to say? It's a trauma kit, so let's go over it. Basically, the pouch itself is fairly small. It's MOLLE. You can attach it to, you know, your pack. You can attach it to your belt or whatnot. It's fairly small and compact. I don't remember the measurements right offhand, but I'll annotate them down below, the measurements of the actual kit itself. So, and it comes in, if you don't like the green, not, you know, the OD green like this is, it comes in different colors. You can get blaze orange, multicam, and a coyote tan. And I have a helicopter flying over me now. Go figure that. Anyway, so, but like I said, you can attach it to your pack. You can attach it to your belt, however you want to carry it. So it just opens real simple. Got a Velcro flap that opens up. So let's go over some of the contents here and here. The first thing you'll see, first thing you'll pull out is a SOF-T Tourniquet. Outstanding. As I said in a previous video as well, up until now I haven't had a SOF-T. I've always had the CAT tourniquets, and I've wanted to try out the SOF-T. So this is the SOF-T Tourniquet. It comes with this kit, so it's really nice, and it shows you, it gives you some instructions on how to use it. Obviously, I've already taken it out of the package, and I've been using it, just kind of playing with it. So you get that. Get a pair of gloves, because you never know, this might not be for yourself, right? Get a small little boo-boo kit here. And what this has in it, has a couple large band-aids, has a couple small band-aids, has some chapstick, has some triple antibiotic ointment in there. So a small little boo-boo kit, because not everything is a major trauma, right? We'll go over this in a second. You get a roll of duct tape. You always need tape. You get a Vaseline gauze or petroleum gauze. Now what this can be used for is an occlusive dressing. So those of you again that are in a tactical world, you see the hyphen chest seals and Asherman chest seals, stuff like that for chest seals for chest wounds. You don't necessarily need those, and like I teach in my classes, petroleum gauze is all we used on the ambulance for years because it's a whole lot cheaper than the chest seals. And then you get this cool trauma bandage. This is basically the North American Rescue type bandage. This is by Traumakit. If you can see that there, it's by Traumakit, and it's a pressure bandage similar to the Israeli bandage. So it's very cool. So that's what you get in there, and you also get some instructions on severe bleeding, wound care, chest injuries, what to do for chest injuries and stuff like that. So pretty cool. You know, for a kit like this that's kind of geared again toward hunters and outdoorsmen, I really like it, and I'm glad they're trying to they're coming out with this stuff, and they're using this stuff, or making this stuff. So I think this is a pretty nice kit overall for what it is. About the only thing that I'm going to add to it is just some extra 4x4s and a couple of extra band-aids, because again, you're not always going to necessarily need a tourniquet for every situation, and you're not always going to need your pressure bandage for every situation. So just adding a couple more 4x4s and stuff like that will kind of round out this kit, and I think it's a pretty good kit overall. Especially, you know, again, since you get this SOF-T Tourniquet in there. The only thing that I think they do need to change is the closure on here. Since it velcros, I think this velcro needs to come up a little higher. It definitely needs to come up to about right here, because even when you put all this stuff in here, it's kind of hard to close, and it only catches, you know, at the top up here. I mean, it still closes fine, but you know, I wish they'd change that, or hope they change that and add just to make this velcro down here a little bit larger. And for those out in snow environments, you know, maybe they want to also add a snap in here too, because if you get grime and dirt up in here, sometimes this velcro don't like to work. So maybe add a snap on here too, so that way it really secures your stuff on there. But overall, you know, I think this is a pretty good kit, and I've been pretty impressed with it, and I definitely recommend it, especially again for those that are not tactical type people, you know, mainly outdoorsmen and stuff like that. So definitely a good kit. Check it out. You can find it over at 5 Call Survival Supply. And again, I want to thank those guys for sending this over for me to check out, and I definitely like it. I'll be putting it with my hunting kit. That way I don't have to constantly get my different kits out. This will be a dedicated kit for my hunting bag, and I know I'll have everything in there that I might need. So anyway, until I'll see you on another video, always remember your PPE. Plan, prepare, and exercise, and always make sure you have the necessary skills to survive. And folks, if you're out in the woods and as a hunter and you get injured, you know, that's a necessary skill to survive, learning how to fix yourself or somebody else, you know, first aid, trauma type situation. So get your training as well. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Always like, share, and subscribe, and thanks folks. Have a great day.